They must give me a sign when they're ready. Yeah? Thank you. You may be seated. In the words of the late Mr. Dolly, no achievement is too small to celebrate. Good evening, Mr. Haywood, staff, parents, and most importantly, grade 9 prize winners of 2021. Welcome to your first high school prize giving and your last junior prize giving. Our celebration tonight would not be possible if it was not for the hard work, dedication, tenacity, and determination of our children present here tonight. We salute you. There is no greater gift to us as parents to witness our children flourish during such trying times. Tonight's Bible reading comes from Galatians chapter 6, verses 9. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap, if we do not give up. Please bow your heads in prayer with me. Gracious God, we ask your blessing upon these young women and men who we honor here today for their achievements. We are grateful that they and their families have entrusted Westering High to engage them intellectually, morally, and spiritually.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I?
Thank you, Zoe. That was a most beautiful performance. We will now call upon Mr. Haywood to do our principal's address.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I really am very pleased to see so many of our parents here. I think it's the most parents we've had at our prize givings, and that shows me that you have a lot of support for your children, and I'm very grateful for that. I hope that there's not a parent here that has been sitting through 2 of the prize givings already and now going to sit through my speech a 3rd time. But I'm going to change it a little bit just so that I don't bore you if you have been here before. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very grateful this evening that we are able to be here together and to see our children and to acknowledge them for their performance this year. It is very difficult and has been very difficult for the past 19 months to run a school and to be at school during this pandemic. It seems as if it's gotten easier because we've gotten used to it, but it hasn't really been easy. And I think for your children too, it hasn't been easy. I want to commend the grade 9s this evening as they sit here because they have come so far in the last 19 months. I was very worried about this group having to go to grade 10 next year, but I think that they have stilled my fears and that they are going to perform well in their FET years, in their grade 10, 11 and 12 years. The school has been able to perform a full academic year this year, and we haven't trimmed their syllabus in any form. So they will write a full exam at the end of the year, and they will be tested on all their work. So they will be ready to go into grade 10. I'm also very grateful that there were times during the past year when we could have some sport and some cultural activities. But I realized last night with horror that the grade 8s had never sung the school song until last night because we weren't allowed to sing. And that just shows you what this pandemic has done to us. It has robbed us of things that you should have been able to do and that you haven't done. But I am very hopeful that we are now getting to a position in our country where we will take control of this pandemic, and hopefully our lives will never revert back to the old normal, but certainly will be more enjoyable for the child to be at school and to be around his or her friends. I want to ask the parents this evening, and I want to ask the grade 9s to help me in this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very difficult for your child because for 19 months, he or she has been very accustomed to a screen. We have allowed them to watch television and series, and we have not really been out on the sports fields or outside doing activities. We have not been singing. We have debated some, but a lot of the activities have ground to a halt because of COVID and are slowly opening up again. It was so nice to see cricket over the weekend, again last night when I came to prize giving, to see the young men out there. And I really want to encourage the grade 9s and the parents to get their children to get back into extramural activities. Because the extramural activities are the things that teach team building, teamwork, and they teach us grit. They teach us tenacity. And without that, your child is going to have a very difficult adult life because you know what it's like in the adult life. We have to endure many things. Yes, they've endured a pandemic, which has already given them a big, tenacious chunk in their life because they've had to learn to cope with that. But I want to encourage you to get them to become involved again and to help us to get back to the levels of activity at the school that we knew pre-2020. I want to speak to the grade 9s this evening and tell them that I read something very interesting about this getting back into the activities that we know. And one of the authors likened the arum lily. You know the white arum lily that we have? We have some of them out in the front of the school. And the arum lily blooms and then forms a seed. And it's quite a heavy cluster of seeds. And that seed is at the end of the stalk, and then the stalk becomes softer because it starts dying, and that stalk folds back down onto the ground. And those seeds then fall on the ground and start growing again. And grade 9s, you have a very important role for me in the school next year. Our grade 8s don't know what high school is about other than going to class. And I'm going to ask you to please be their examples next year. And I want you to be the seeds, to plant what you have known and learnt at high school, and to encourage them to become part of what you are part of what you know about your grade 8 year, which was also very limiting. But I want you to teach them that, and I want you to be the seed so that we grow again and become the lively, active school that I have grown to love. And I want to ask you to become involved again so that we can, in a sense, almost rebuild what we knew, what we had before. And perhaps not completely what we had before, but certainly actively involved. Then I want to thank the governors for their support during the last year, and certainly during the last 2 years. Finances has been tight, and I know that a lot of parents have had really very difficult times financially. But I want to thank you, parents, for your support financially of the school. We have been able to run a school, and people have criticized me sometimes, saying that I have been very cold about finances. But ladies and gentlemen, I have realized that it's important that I hold on to the staff that I have and onto the school that we have all chosen to be our alma mater. And I want to thank the governing body for the following projects which have been initiated. We are, and saw today, the manufacturers of a new multi-purpose sports facility which we are going to lay on the tennis courts at the back entrance to the school, which will allow us to play mini soccer on the tennis courts as well as tennis. And we will be able to put a mini soccer field for 7-a-side there, as well as 3 soccer fields for 5-a-side, as well as 3 tennis courts. And this facility will be here when you get back into grade 10 next year, and we will start with the summer soccer season there. And I want to thank the governing body for the estimated 1.5 million rand that they have made available for this. I'm also very happy that as of today, should the water in the western suburbs be cut again, like it has been so frequently, and it has been really a very difficult task for us to get water to the bathrooms and to ensure that our hygiene is maintained. But as of today, the water has been from the borehole, has been connected to the main line of the school. So whenever we get into trouble, we are able to switch, or if we want to save water, we will have the water available to us. And that water, I am told by an outside tester, that water is healthier and cleaner than our municipal water. So have no fear, and thank you very much to the governing body for that expense. And if I remember correctly, that came to about 200,000 rand. Then we are also creating more toilets, specifically toilets for the toilets that are down at the sports field at the KR Ball Center. There are not enough toilets there for children to use, and during the pandemic that became very evident. And the governing body has approved the building of more toilets in that facility. It's quite possible, there is space, and so we are, especially in the girls' bathrooms, going to add more toilets there, and I'm very grateful to the governing body for that. And that also, ladies and gentlemen, I think comes to about 200,000 rand to do that. I'm also very grateful that during the pandemic, I became aware when I had to be on duty here that our school is not very safe early in the morning or late at night. And we have now upgraded our outside lighting in the school to what it is at the moment. And I think it has actually added value to our school, because as you go out tonight, you will see how well lit the school is and how nice it looks. I sometimes just drive past just to see what it looks like, because I'm so proud of it. And that has come to an amount of about 150,000 rand. You will also notice on the main field outside, as you come into the main gate, that the cricket field, the heath field there, has got two containers, two white containers at either end of the field, one down under the pine trees and one up at the school building. That is because to host First League boys cricket matches, you need side screens. And we have now used the containers there to be side screens, but also to be storage for us. And that has worked very well for our sports equipment and for our first team cricketers. And I'm very grateful for that as well. And then, ladies and gentlemen, probably one of the biggest things that I'm very grateful for, and I often drive past there too just to see that, is that old rubble-filled shooting range that was down at the lower end there. We have now finally been able to fill that up with good soil, and we have now been able to grass it, and it looks so much nicer and it's so much safer for our children. And I am sure that we will find, and we are looking at ways of using that little bit of extra land down there. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank the governing body for the appointment of Mrs. Paul, our social worker. I do not believe that everybody realizes how many children Mrs. Paul has to see on a daily basis. Because of the pandemic, we have a lot of children who suffer from anxiety and who have anxiety attacks and panic attacks, and who have other big social issues that they have to deal with. And the appointment of that extra salary has made all the difference to the well-being of our children. And I want to thank them for listening to our plea as teachers that we needed a person like that. And it has really made all the difference to the well-being of our children. I'm very grateful to the grade 9s, and I know that I'm going to enjoy watching each of you come up onto stage this evening and receiving your prize. It is really nice to be back in some way where you can be awarded for your hard work. So sit back and enjoy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Haywood. Now we get to the most important part of the evening, the acknowledgement of our prize winners. I will now call upon Mr. Mulder to present our academic awards.
Good evening, parents, and a special good evening to our grade 9 prize winners this evening. I am truly honored tonight to announce the grade 9 academic prize winners, and I'm very proud of every single one of you. You have shown that hard work does truly pay off at the end. But before I start with the awards, I would like to take a moment to explain the different criteria for the different academic awards. A certificate of diligence is awarded to a learner that has showed diligence and dedication to their schoolwork throughout the year. A certificate for an A in a subject is awarded to a learner that achieved 80% average for Term 2 and Term 3 in that particular subject. And then lastly, a certificate for general academic excellence is awarded to a learner that achieved an overall average of 80% and more for Term 2 and Term 3. We are going to call the learners up in groups, and I would please like to ask that we would applaud them after the end of each group. Can I ask the group 1 make their way to the side, please? A certificate of diligence is awarded to the following learners: Togira Abade, Amy Brown, Danielle Cadle, can we please give them a round of applause? The following learners also receive certificates for diligence: Jessica Gibson, Maya Meyer, Luto Mgatiwa, Sibabalwe Mpahla, Amira Sali, Gemma Ann Schroeder, Mohammed Sheikh Ahmad, Jasmine Sterling, and Abulele Tiyopo. We can give them a round of applause as well. A certificate for an A in mathematics, Senesipo Kunene. A certificate for an A in mathematics, Justin Sinnott. A certificate for an A in mathematics, Darrell Wilson. A certificate for an A in creative arts, Linati Mswayana. A certificate for an A in life orientation, Zandile Klaas. A certificate for an A in life orientation, Jordan van Staden. A certificate for an A in English home language, Courtney Jekyls. A certificate for an A in Economic and Management Sciences, Kulmani Valtein. A certificate for an A in Economic and Management Sciences, Daniel Forley. And then I think in her absence, a certificate for an A in Creative Arts and first in Creative Arts, Amkita Fetcher. Can we give this group a round of applause, please? A certificate of diligence, and for an A in Economic and Management Sciences, Nathan Carolus. A certificate of diligence, and for an A in Economic and Management Sciences, Vernice Miller. A certificate of diligence, and for an A in Economic and Management Sciences, Derrika Naidu. A certificate of diligence, and an A in Economic and Management Sciences, Jadine Warren. A Certificate of Diligence, and for an A in Mathematics, Keisha Arumugam. A Certificate of Diligence, and for an A in Mathematics, Tesnay Medat. A Certificate of Diligence, and for an A in Mathematics, Tamia Philander. And a Certificate of Diligence, and for an A in Mathematics, Denise Swallow. A Certificate of Diligence, and for an A in Creative Arts, Savise Kylie. And a Certificate of Diligence, and for an A in Creative Arts, Lusanele Mazibu. We can give them a round of applause. A Certificate of Diligence, and for an A in Afrikaans Additional Language, Kylie Pinar. A Certificate of Diligence, and for an A in Life Orientation, Hamza Khan. A Certificate of Diligence, and for an A in Technology, Amber Robertson. A Certificate of Diligence, and for an A in Social Sciences, Zoe Sias. A Certificate for A's in Economic and Management Sciences and Mathematics, Kumani Jacobs. A Certificate of Diligence, and for A's in Life Orientation and Economic and Management Sciences, Carol Ann Fisher. A Certificate of Diligence, and for A's in Life Orientation and Economic and Management Sciences, Inam Makwetu. A Certificate of Diligence, and for A's in Afrikaans First Additional Language, and Economic and Management Sciences, Mishana Virapathren. A Certificate of Diligence, and for A's in Life Orientation and Creative Arts, Kira Prentice. A Certificate of Diligence, and for A's in Economic and Management Sciences and Mathematics, Cameron Grobler. And a Certificate of Diligence, and for A's in Economic and Management Sciences and Social Sciences, Aidan Miller. We can give them a round of applause. A Certificate for A's in English Home Language, Social Sciences and Mathematics, Kobe Oliphant. A Certificate for A's in Economic and Management Sciences, Social Sciences and Creative Arts, Hayden Hendricks. A Certificate of Diligence, and for A's in Life Orientation, Economic and Management Sciences, and English Home Language, Iviwe Sidinano. A Certificate of Diligence, and for A's in Life Orientation, Economic and Management Sciences, and Mathematics, Olutandu Khala. A Certificate of Diligence, and for A's in Economic and Management Sciences, Social Sciences and Mathematics, Edmund Norman. A Certificate of Diligence, and for A's in English Home Language, Social Sciences and Creative Arts, Simran Palmer. And in his absence, a Certificate of Diligence, and for A's in Economic and Management Sciences, English Home Language and Mathematics, Lunati Changwe. We can give them a round of applause. A Certificate of Diligence, and for A's in Economic and Management Sciences, Mathematics, and isiXhosa, and first in isiXhosa, first additional language, Latita Mpehlo. a Certificate of General Academic Excellence, and for an A in Mathematics, Latita Ntoni. A Certificate of General Academic Excellence, and for A's in Mathematics and Creative Arts, Casey Barbier. A Certificate of General Academic Excellence, and for A's in Life Orientation, Economic and Management Sciences, and English Home Language, and first in English Home Language, Sasona Hange. A Certificate of General Academic Excellence, and for A's in Natural Sciences, Life Orientation, Economic and Management Sciences, and English Home Language, Erin Peters. A Certificate of General Academic Excellence, and for A's in Life Orientation, Economic and Management Sciences, Mathematics, and Technology, and first place in Technology, Nandisiwe Mzozoyana. A Certificate of General Academic Excellence, and for A's in Social Sciences, Mathematics, Technology, and Creative Arts, and for first prize in Music, Hailey Swartz. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our top 4 learners, and you are welcome to applaud them individually. A Certificate of General Academic Excellence for A's in Natural Sciences, Life Orientation, Economic and Management Sciences, English Home Language, Social Sciences, first place in Life Orientation, and the prize for 4th in Grade 9, Winnie Hove. In his absence, a Certificate of General Academic Excellence for A's in Afrikaans First Additional Language, English Home Language, Social Sciences, Mathematics, first in Social Sciences, and the prize for 3rd in Grade 9 goes to Ethan Ishmael. A Certificate of General Academic Excellence for A's in Natural Sciences, Life Orientation, Economic and Management Sciences, English Home Language, Social Sciences, Mathematics, Technology, and for first in Natural Sciences, first in Economic and Management Sciences, first in Mathematics, and the prize for 2nd in Grade 9, Amber Croft. A Certificate of General Academic Excellence for A's in Life Orientation, Economic and Management Sciences, English Home Language, Social Sciences, Mathematics, Technology, Creative Arts, the prize for 1st in Grade 9, and the Porter Trophy for the first position in Grade 9 goes to Chanika Goliath. We can give all of them a round of applause. Can the following learners please make their way to the front? Darrell Wilson, Nathan Carolis, Bonginkosi Mapela, Kumani Jacobs, Justin Sinnott, Zia Bukwa and Campini, Jadine Warren, Ismail Lachadin, and Vernice Miller. The following learners took part in the Mathematical Olympiads. Darrell Wilson will receive a silver certificate. A silver certificate for Nathan Carolis. A silver certificate for Bonginkosi Mapela. A silver certificate for Kumani Jacobs. And then lastly, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Sinnott achieved first position nationally and achieved a gold certificate. Then the following learners took part in the UCT Maths competition. Individually, Zia Bukwa and Campini received a certificate of participation. Jadine Warren, a certificate of participation. And then the following two learners took part as a pair. Ismail Lachadin and Vernice Miller received a certificate of participation. We can give all of them a round of applause. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the academic awards for this evening, and I think they deserve another round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the principal, so I can disrupt the program. I want to say to you, grade 9s, and I've just been standing there thinking about that. I've looked at your results, and I'm not sure if you or the grade 10s, but I think you are better positioned in the school at the moment as far as academics is concerned. I haven't seen one of the grade 9 learners in my office for not working this year. And I feel, grade 9, that I need to say this this evening, that you are very well positioned and to get a 100% pass rate at the end of matric. Ladies and gentlemen, it's becoming difficult. Not many schools do that anymore because our matric exams have normalized. But I think you can bring the trophy back. And that is the year that I retire. So I challenge you, grade 9s, to a 100% pass rate.
Congratulations to all the academic award winners. Now I'll call upon Mr. Pinar to do the presentation of our cultural and sport awards.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed my privilege and honor this evening to bestow upon the recipients as the chairman of the awards committee for their participation throughout the year, especially during these trying times. So without any further ado, I'm going to ask the following learners to please join me up on that side of the hall over there, and then I will call you up to receive your awards. For girls hockey, Atlumba Bambiso, Lemuel Kramer, Hamza Khan, Sibabalwa Mpahla, Iviwe Sidinana, Jadine Warren, Hayley Swartz, Kelly Carsten, Amber Robertson, and Jessica Gibson. For girls hockey, a new merit award to Ahluma Bambiso. For rugby, Lemuel Kramer, a certificate. He represented the Eastern Province under 15 rugby team. The next category is for cultural awards. For debating, new merit award to Hamza Khan. And a new merit award to Sibabalwa Mpahla. Under the Service Awards category, for Enviro Club, new merit awards to Iviwe Sidinana. A new merit award to Jadine Warren. New merit award to Hayley Swartz. New merit award to Kelly Carsten. New merit award to Amber Robertson. And a new merit award to Jessica Gibson. We can give them a round of applause. Thank you. Could the following learners join me on my right there? Alex Dulacia, Hamza Khan, Kamani Nyati, Lemuel Kramer, Kiana Manuel, Atluma Bambiso, Nabila Schultz, Ethan Goliath, Darrell Wilson, Nathan Carolus, and Danielle Cadle. The following criteria is cultural awards and cups and trophies. The Linda Shield for junior public speaking goes to Alex Dulacia. The England Orange Shield for junior debating goes to Hamza Khan. The Sharon Claassen Floating Trophy for Junior Cultural Achievement is awarded to Kamani Nyati. Individual Sports Awards. The Neville Rudman Trophy for the Best Junior Rugby Player, under 15, Lemuel Kramer. The Rob Parker Trophy for the Most Improved Junior Rugby Player, Keanu Manuel. The Best Grade 9 Girls Hockey Player is awarded to Ahluma Bambiso. The Best Junior Girls Hockey Player is awarded to Nabila Schultz. The Best Grade 9 Boys Hockey Player is awarded to Ethan Goliath. The Best Junior Boys Hockey Player is awarded to Darrell Wilson. The Most Improved Junior Hockey Player for Grade 8 or 9, Boys, Nathan Carolus. And the Most Improved Junior Hockey Player, Grade 8 or 9, Girls, Danielle Cadle. You may give these recipients a round of applause. Thank you. That concludes the awards for this evening. I'll now hand you back to the Master of Ceremonies, Mrs. Orense.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I move to the next category of awards, I want to ask the parents who are sitting here, and it's something that I should have done long ago already, but when one stands there and you have to do, because we normally have invited guests to do that. But if there are any parents sitting here this evening who would like to donate, I think it's very unfair that the boys and girls hockey do not have trophies, and I need to remedy that. And if you'd like to donate a trophy, please contact me in the next week, and I will make arrangements to put your name to a trophy for those hockey players, so that we can make them feel even a little prouder with a little bit of silverware. Or gold. Ladies and gentlemen, the next is is a very important award for me as principal, and it is a staff award, and this year it's awarded to Mrs. Dunette Harker for 15 years service to Westering High School. Ladies and gentlemen, this lady is a top business studies teacher in the district, and I'm really very proud to have her on the Westering team, and I think she will be the happiest lady if you people can work hard to make sure that we have solar panels so that we don't have power outages at the school, because she needs her overhead projector to teach effectively. And I'm very proud to award a 15-year service award to Mrs. Dunette Harker. Congratulations, ma'am, and thank you very much for your service. Is your certificate with you? Thank you very much, ma'am. I apologize for that handshake. That just came automatically there. I forgot about that. I'm going to hand you over to the grade 8 again. Or is it the school song now? Almost. Okay. I'm going to hand over to the... Thank you.
Thank you for being part of our celebration tonight. Please feel free to come forward after our celebration and come and take photos with your child if you wish to do so. We'll conclude with the evening by singing the school song, which is at the back of your program. And please remain standing for the procession to leave the stage. Thank you. Thank you all and be safe.